G'day. So it's Sunday afternoon. I'm out on my long run, and I had planned to tell you all about what's up next, how I'm going to have to change my plans because plans have changed on me. But I'm into the long run and I just can't be bothered talking to camera. So I'm going to wait a bit and do that tonight when I get home. It's long run in the afternoon, much harder than it is in the morning. It's hot, stinking hot. Talk to you soon. That's the run done. Glad I didn't try to talk to you because I'm wrecked. Bloody hell, 18 Ks in the bank. As you can probably tell, it's the next day and that was one hell of a run for me. That was hard work. 18 Ks for me, that's a decent long run right now. So I'm really happy I got that done. 18 Ks at 5:12s. Yeah, just pretty stoked that I managed to get it done despite how tough it was. Anyway, on with the meat and potatoes as to why you're here, the training plan, and why it's had to change. So first of all, I shared a training plan a couple of weeks ago that was all about training for a 10K without training for a specific 10K, because I had like 3 10K races booked in over the next couple of months. The first 2 of those got cancelled and I lost a lot of direction and a lot of motivation as a result. I realised I have to change things up a little bit. I've still got another 10K race booked on April the 1st, and this one is with a great race provider, so it's not going to get cancelled last minute unless there's an absolute disaster or something. It's one of those ones that I can put together a bit of a block and train for, and that's what I'm going to do. So I've got 10 weeks to train for this 10K to get myself in as good a shape as possible to run, hopefully get myself back under sub 40. Continuing to base it on some of the principles that were successful for me in the past. So 80-20 training, not a hard and fast rule, but as close to as possible. And secondly, taking rest or recovery weeks every 3 weeks. How I'm structuring this training plan is, it's like I said, it's 10 weeks. There will be three-week cycles leading up to the race. I know that's 9 weeks, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack a rest week onto the start just to help bridge between what I have been doing and the start of the training plan. But also, I'm going to use my rest or recovery weeks as an opportunity to do a 5K all-out hard effort at parkrun, just to be able to track and monitor how I'm going as I go through the training plan. That's sort of hitting a few goals for me for this year of being able to race more, but also helps me track and monitor how I'm going as I go along. Starting with a rest week this week, then I'll move into the build phase. Build phase is all about building myself from where I'm at now, which is, a couple of threshold type sessions each week and a long run, to building that long run slightly. So I'm going to try and move that long run from 18 Ks to 22 Ks is the ideal by the end of the training plan. So the build phase, I'll hopefully step up a couple of times to get as close to that 22 Ks as I can. And also the idea of the build phase is just to build the amount of time that I'm spending at that threshold pace. That's the build phase. It'll be 2 weeks and then another recovery week and an opportunity to just test and see where the legs are at. I will then move into the preparation phase, and it's all about preparing my body to run the sorts of workouts that I want to run in my peak phase. And so what I'll do, keep the long runs similar, keep the Thursday group run session the same, while on Tuesdays building in some K-rep sessions and keeping those at threshold intensity, but trying to basically get my body ready to run some K sessions. After another recovery week, we'll move into the peak phase, which will be about doing K reps and as much 10K race specific work as my body can handle. that's the plan at this stage. Hopefully it helps me to move forward and improve. I don't know if it will, but I'm hoping it does. My intention throughout this training plan is to record a snippet of every run and share the journey of this training plan the whole way through. What I need to know is what people actually want to know as I'm going through. So I'd love for you to drop down in the comments and just let me know, well, what are you interested in finding out as this training plan goes along to help guide those videos. So yeah, that's the aim, is to share a video every week as I progress through. Hopefully you found this valuable. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully this sort of training will work.